Hi, this is Tim at Retirement is Underrated. Just want to come back today and just talk about the topic of what is your legacy. This past weekend, or actually, towards the end of the week, we took a drive out to Massachusetts to Plymouth to go to a funeral of my wife's uncle's funeral, and it got me to thinking. We had seen them a handful of times, and really super sweet couple. He reached the age of 82, and I'm currently 62. It really made me stop and think about just my own life, and just even the thought of what is my legacy? What is your legacy? What do you want to leave behind? At funerals, and I always get emotional at funerals. It doesn't even matter if I knew the person or not. Maybe I got a short circuit somewhere, but guys, I'll be honest, like, sometimes I just even weep at funerals. I don't know, it just hits me, and I'm just overcome. And maybe I'm just a sap, but needless to say, yes, my name is Tim, and I cry at the whole assortment of things. So that's just my nature, good or bad, or whatever it is, but. I just was thinking about, at a funeral, they're talking about the person's life, what they were about, what they enjoyed, their family, their relationships, how they impacted those around them, the special things that they did. And what was great about this couple, they prayed a lot together, and they were a very spiritual couple, which is great. And I really appreciated that about them. They were truly faithful people. But this channel is not about religion, but I just want to throw that out, that they were tight in their relationship together. And I was just, and I sat, and they were good folks. They really were. But, I sat and I got a chance also to talk to some relatives that I haven't seen for a while. Got to spend some time with my brother-in-law and his wife, and we had a wonderful time. And I just thought about it when I got back. It's like, what is my legacy? Because it really impacted me, guys. To be honest with you, that this guy who passed away was 82. Now here I am, 62, and that's about a 20-year difference in my math. And I just got to thinking about, what at this point in my life defines me? What is Tim all about? What if I should leave this world and I shut my eyes, what will I be remembered by? What is my legacy? What is my footprint upon this world for the few short steps that I take? I'm grateful for this YouTube channel that I get to express that. It gives me an audience. Maybe even my kids in the future will watch this and get a kick out of it when I'm not here. But I plan on being here, by the way, for a long time. But I just really want to think about, what is my legacy? What do I want to be remembered for? And I think first and foremost, for me, I don't want to be remembered for, gee, he was a good provider, and a good provider who really met our needs, and that's fine. And I, in my life, I was able to provide for my family, but I don't want to be remembered for that. If all I was is a paycheck or a provider, and that's all I was about, then that's not much of a legacy. And sometimes when people say, well, you're a good provider, but, that just really, it's not what I want to be remembered for. I want to be remembered for, was I a good human being? Was I kind to people? Did I go out of my way to help people? Was I a good father to my children? Did my kids turn out all right? And by the way, yes, they did. My kids turned out fantastic. They're two great kids. My son, who's now 27, is over in Moldova in Europe, doing some ministry work and having a great time, doing a lot of great things. And my daughter just graduated college here with a graphic artist design degree, and she's looking for a job doing fantastic work. But both are faithful people. They love Jesus, and what more can a father ask for those of us who are in the faith? just that makes me happy. That's a good legacy. If that's all I'm known for, then it's a touchdown. But and those who are not Christians who may be watching this, it's not a judgment on you. It's just something I'm very thankful for in my life. That I can look back and say, wow, my kids turned out great. And they're good kids. They don't give me any problems. Yes, kids are expensive. It's, and what we're going through now is just trying to help them navigate the waters of life and just helping them to, all the things that we went through and discovering that, life is expensive, life is tough, life is challenging. My daughter's car just had some issues, and for the first time she's having to pay for it, and Dad's not paying for it anymore, and that's scary new territory for her. But we're helping her navigate those waters. My son, he's doing great. And I think back when I was 27, I had no clue what was going on in the world. I really didn't, guys. I think I think the best things that ever happened to me, were my wife, obviously my faith, number one, my wife, who I've been married to for 35 years now, that we had 2 kids that are wonderful, good kids, kind to people, helpful, servants. We have a lot of good memories to look back on. And we gave to kids a lot. We sacrificed a lot, which I talked about in our last video, or one of the last videos. And I'm thankful for that. Guys, I love giving to my kids. I love sacrificing what I have to give to my kids. I love giving it. I love meeting their needs. I love to give to them. And I know that's their heart to love, to give to people. And I'm so thankful. I'm very thankful. I'm still looking forward to when my wife officially retires. And that'll be soon. And we're hopeful on that one. And we have dreams and aspirations to do different things, to go see different places. And we've been blessed. We're debt free. We own our house. We have no debt. It's just, secret to one of the secrets to a happy retirement. And I see a little chipmunk running over there by the deck. One of the secrets is being debt free, not owing anybody. The borrower is slave to the lender, and not to have that debt hanging overhead. It's a wonderful feeling, guys. And so what am I thankful for? I'm thankful to have the things that I do. I have a beautiful home, beautiful family, so many good things. We don't want for much, if anything. It's a beautiful day out today, and I get to sit in it. I don't have to be sitting at an office desk, at a crappy old job, waiting for retirement. I could be out here in the beautiful weather, just enjoying. What more can you ask? What more can you ask from that? And I just, what do I want to be remembered for? I want to be known as a good father, a good provider, yes, in the fact that I met people's emotional needs, and I was a good friend. It doesn't matter a lick of spit that I was a computer programmer or I did anything. In fact, the nightmare, I've gotten to the point in my life now where I have nightmares. The nightmares I do have about work or past, I can say in my nightmares, I say, well, wait a second, hold on. I don't have to deal with this. I'm retired. And I shut the nightmare or the dream down. It's funny to be at that point, but I'm retired. And I look forward to the next phase of my life and the adventures that wait ahead of me, and just to truly grab hold of that. And for all of you who have been encouragement on the YouTube community, it's been wonderful. It really has. I wish I had the list of everybody in front of me, but maybe one day I will. But so thankful, and I watch your videos, and I'm just encouraged. There's one guy who posts just about every day, and he's in his 70s, and he's an incredible man. He's a faithful man, and I will post. I can't remember his channel at this time. I've got a terrible memory for names, so but I think of I'm thankful for people like Evie's channel, who is just wonderful community. Just always encouraging, always looking to put in a good word. And all the other channels for obviously Buzz's Retirement Garage, of course. You always got to mention Buzz, and Mrs. Buzz, of course. Steve's Retirement Corner, an awesome guy. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I have a platform just to really express. And when these eyes shut, I hope that through this platform I can leave a little bit about what I learned to hopefully save you some headaches. Learn from my mistakes, learn from my victories. And, I hope as we take this journey together that we can really share the things we've learned. And of course, put in the comments things you've learned, things you want to be remembered for. Really share those. I love reading the comments. I really do. Of course, I ask that if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, that you would subscribe, that you would share the video. And again, to all of those who have been subscribed, and also for the kind words in the comments, I really do appreciate that. And let's encourage one another all the more, and really be an encouragement to one another. This world is not an encouraging place. We get more bad news than good. And it's really important that we encourage each other with positive words, encouraging words that build up and not tear down. So I want to thank you for watching today. I just felt like I had to share just some thoughts as I was coming back from that, and hopefully I'll get some more videos out soon. But I'm super grateful for those of you who have subscribed, for all the great input that I've received from my fellow creators on YouTube. So very, very thankful. And I wish you a best day. And again, of course, it would go without saying, please like and subscribe. That would be very cool. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.